Dear all, welcome to the playlist of High Voltage Engineering. In this video, I am going to demonstrate an experiment on road gap measurement. I have already explained the theoretical part of road gap measurement, how we can able to measure high voltage AC and breakdown voltage corresponding to high voltage DC with the help of these combinations. So let us have a brief explanation about the experiment. Thereafter, let us start the demonstration. You can pay the attention right now. In fact, you are going to decide or you are going to determine the breakdown strength of air by applying high voltage AC and high voltage DC. In the first part, I am going to discuss about the breakdown determination of breakdown strength by applying high voltage AC. In the next experiment, I will be dealing with the high voltage DC. Right now, you are going to determine the breakdown strength of air by applying high voltage AC with the different combinations like plane to plane, then point to point, plane to point, and point to plane. Here you can see plane to plane and point to point combination that is known as uniform configurations. Where if I use different combinations such as plane to point and point to plane, then I should say that is non-uniform configuration. Okay. The ultimate aim of the experiment is to determine the dielectric strength of air using high voltage AC test kit for various road lengths. We require road gap assembly, then control panel, grounding rod, rectifier circuit and step-up transformer. For doing HVAC, we don't require a rectifier circuit. If you wanted to do HVDC, for that purpose, we require a rectifier unit. So theory I have already explained. So these are the combinations. You will be keeping a plane to plane configuration. Then you are going to decide the distance between two plane and you are going to apply high voltage AC. Then you are going to determine practical breakdown voltage. Thereafter, you are going to calculate the accurate value of breakdown voltage by considering air density correction factor. Similarly, as you can see, this is point to point combination. This is also one of the uniform configuration. These two are the uniform configuration. In spite of that, if I connect any plane, that it becomes plane to point. That combination is known as non-uniform configuration. That is also we are going to do. Actually, there are 4 cases. So procedure I will be explaining at the time of experiment. Anyway, it can be done easily. So we have 4 cases. The first case is plane to plane. Then second case is plane to point. And the third case is point to point. And finally point to plane. So these are the 4 cases. In each cases, we are going to determine the practical breakdown voltage. After considering air density correction factor, you are going to measure the accurate value of breakdown voltage. So that is a exact procedure or exact aim we are supposed to perform. Okay, that's the main theme of the experiment. So these are the calculation how to get the accurate value of breakdown voltage by considering air density correction factor. So same equation I have applied for sphere gap arrangement also. The same condition can be applied here also. That means V is equal to K into Vn, where V is known as accurate value of breakdown voltage. K is actually in terms of air density correction factor. Vn is the practical value of breakdown voltage. Whenever you are going to conduct the experiment, you will be getting the practical value of breakdown voltage. If you multiply the practical value of breakdown voltage with the air density correction factor, you are able to get the accurate value of breakdown voltage. So you can use the equation, that means to calculate air density correction factor, same equation can be used. So you can take the temperature and pressure as 27 degrees Celsius and 1100 mm of mercury. Then once you get the value, you can compare the value of rho with respect to K. Suppose if I get the value of rho is equal to 0.90, surely you can take the value of K is equal to 0.86. Then if you multiply the factor, K factor, with respect to your practical value of breakdown voltage, definitely you will be getting the accurate value of breakdown voltage. At the end, you can plot the graph. That means breakdown voltage versus road gap distance. You can take the distance such as 10 mm, then 20 mm, 30 mm and 40 mm. As similar as that of your sphere gap arrangement. But the combination, that is different. Procedures also almost same. Okay, so these are the different arrangement for the experiment which are required. These basic information need to be learned before conducting the experiment. You should have a good idea about what the basic idea about dielectric breakdown, what is gaseous dielectric material, okay, what are the factors which are affecting the dielectric breakdown. So likewise, you should have a good idea before conducting the experiment. So this is one of the tool which we can able to measure the breakdown strength of air by applying high voltage AC. So let us start the experiment. We have the control unit. You can observe this is your control unit. So these are the different options for doing the control unit, and you can see different type of the road gap arrangement, like different configuration. This is known as plane. You can observe the plane combination. Okay, plane. It is made up of copper. So this is known as point combination, point configuration. You can call configuration. This is point configuration, and this will be the plane configuration. We will be doing with the help of these combinations. So plane to plane combinations. We can go for point to point combinations, then plane to point combinations. Likewise, you can take different combinations. See, so I have mentioned likewise. So there are 4 cases totally. Okay. So if you take point to plane, then it is known as non-uniform configuration. If you take plane to plane or point to point, it is known as uniform configuration. So before get inside the room, make sure that you have to use the earth rod. Okay, all the apparatus that has been kept inside, you can open the door. Thereafter, you can use the earth rod. These grounding rods are required every time you need to use. Wherever the metal portion is available, you have to keep in touching that particular metal portion just for your safety. Okay, everywhere you can repeat the same procedure. It is needed for every every time it is required. Just considering for your safety. That is important. Okay. So this is the way which you are supposed to do for every time. That is mandatory. This instruction has to be followed. So this is your arrangement. You are going to place your configuration in this particular area. Here, this segment is known as movable area, movable section. This will be the fixed side and movable side. So I'll be placing a plain electrode at your movable place or movable part. So I'm going to fix first. You can observe. Make sure that it is good enough to hold. Initially, you need to maintain 0 settings. That is your first procedure. Maintain the gap between two configuration, two plane to plane configuration, that is equal to 0. That procedure is known as 0 settings. It has to come closer. Then only you can maintain the distance between two plane combinations such as 10 mm, 20 mm, 30 mm and 40 mm. Okay. So let us make the gap between two plane that is equal to 0. That is known as 0 settings. Okay. So I'll be adjusting. Maintain the main scale. You can see the pointer that is equal to 0. This has to be 0. Make sure that main scale equal to 0. Not only main scale but also the supplementary scale, that is also should be 0. Okay, so make sure that both the scales should be 0. Okay, I am trying to maintain both the scale that is equal to 0. Afterwards, this section, fixed section has to come very closer to movable part, such a way that there should not be any gap. So you are going to fix the fixed electrode. This is your fixed electrode. You can see the point, fixed electrode. Whatever I am going to do is, you are maintaining the fixed electrode in a stationary position. See. Once it has been touched to movable electrode, the position of the fixed electrode is permanent. Now what I am going to do is, I will be maintaining the different gap, different distance such as 5 mm, 10 millimeter, 20 millimeter. If you want, you can go for 10 mm, 20 mm, 30 mm and 40 mm. No need to go for 5 mm, 10 mm, 15 mm likewise. Okay. At least we require 4 readings. That is more than sufficient. So let us go for the first reading equal to 10 mm. The gap between two combination, that is equal to 10 mm. This is a uniform combination. Why? Because both are plane. Okay, both the electrodes are plane. Definitely I should say that this is a uniform configuration. Now here it should be 10 and supplementary scale it should be 0. Then only it become 10.0 mm. 10.0 is nothing but 10 mm. So gap between two electrodes, that is equal to 10 mm. That you can clearly observe. Okay. So you can directly observe how I performed this particular settings. So the gap between two electrodes is equal to 10 mm. See, you can observe. Once you have maintained the gap between two combination, that means plane to plane combination, that is equal to 10 mm, let us come out of the room. Now you have to close the door and the locking also should be done. Then only you can apply high voltage AC. So you have to turn on the main supply for the control unit. This is your control unit. I'll be turning on the main switch. Afterwards, let us familiar the control unit. This is your specification of your control unit. Like you can apply up to 50 kV AC and 70 kV DC. First and foremost thing, you have to turn on the main supply. Main switch should be turned on. So afterwards, with the help of transformer, high voltage transformer is available over there. You can see the transformer. As you can observe, this is your transformer. So with the help of this transformer, you will be converting 230 volt AC to high voltage range. That means ST should be on. Okay. So thereafter, by using the dimmer stat, you can make use of the dimmer stat. By using the dimmer stat, you will be applying high voltage across these combinations. That means across plane to plane. You can see the gap. That means 10 mm gap. So what you can do is slowly you have to increase the dimmer stat. At the same time, you have to observe over there. Find out when the breakdown has been happened. When the breakdown of the air, the medium which you are going to use is purely air. When the breakdown has been happened, you have to note down. Now I would like to vary the dimmer stat very slowly. At the same time, I am going to pay the attention at the gap. That means the distance between two electrode. So once the breakdown voltage has been reached, there will be a spark. There will be a spark or some kind of noise can be observed. So let us see the particular changes which we can make. So we are going to apply high voltage AC. So you can observe what I am going to perform. I will be varying the dimmer stat slowly. I need to find out when the breakdown has been occurred. See here, you have to keep on observing. Very carefully you have to observe. Yes, the dielectric breakdown has been happened. So how to get the value of breakdown voltage? We have the memory facility. So you have to click on the memory. Then you will come to know that the breakdown voltage is equal to approximately 19 kV. So at 19 kV, the dielectric breakdown has been happened when you maintain the distance between two plane configuration, that is equal to 10 millimeter. Okay, you have the memory facility, then there is no issues. Now you have to turn off the main kit. Then relay has to be reset. Let it be turned. Let it be on. Let it be activated. So your dimmer stat should be at the 0 position. That you have to maintain. Now same procedure has to be carried out. You have to get inside. You don't forget to use the earth rod. That is must. Using the earth rod. So you have to keep in touch the particular metal part here, and this segment you can touch. Wherever the metal portion you can observe, you can touch over the rod. By using the earth rod, you have to keep contact such a way that you are ensuring the safety. Those who are using that, you are ensuring the safety. Okay, so this procedure has to be carried out throughout the experiment. That is must. So you have to place your rod as it is. Wherever it was there, you can place as it is. So 10 mm. We have maintained 10 mm first. Thereafter you can go for 20 mm. Okay, I'll be changing 20 mm. Clearly you can observe. So slowly the movable section has to be moved on to 20 mm. This is our main scale reading, where the supplementary scale, that should be 0. So I made for 20.0. The 20.0 mm is nothing but 20 mm. Okay. So now the gap distance equal to 20 mm, 20 millimeter. Let us come out of the room. You have to close the door and the locking as well should be done. Now we have to operate the control unit. Main switch should be on. Then ST button should be on. So I'm going to turn on ST. Then by using the dimmer stat, I would like to vary the high voltage, and at a particular instant I will be finding out the breakdown voltage. Yes, I'm going to vary. You can have an observation. Yes, I'm keep on varying. Now you can observe when the breakdown has been happened. Yes, here you can observe you might have observed the spark. Now by using the memory button, you can find out the instant at which the breakdown has been occurred. Here you can observe 30 kV. Whenever you are maintained the gap between two plane, that is equal to 20 mm, the breakdown voltage that is equal to 30 kV. Okay, you can identify the breakdown voltage. Okay, so we have the memory facility, then there is no issues. So you can note down the readings. You have to tabulate. Whatever the reading you have obtained, that should be tabulated. So afterwards, the dimmer star should be at 0 position. Then turn off the kit. Okay. Now you can come inside the room, get inside the room, and don't forget to do the earthing procedure. So once it has been done, let us go for other combination. So I'll be doing the next combination, that means a plane to point. So here the plane is belong to the high voltage side. Then point should be belong to low voltage side. That is why it is known as plane to point configuration. Okay. So the high voltage side is belong to the plane and the low voltage side is belong to point. That is why it is known as plane to point configuration. Some students are making confusion regarding that. So do remember, wherever you are maintaining the high voltage segment, that means plane is maintaining at a high voltage segment. So that is why it is known as plane to point configuration. This concept you have to remember. Now you have to do the zero settings. Okay, zero setting has to be performed. Thereafter you have to maintain the gap distance such as 10 mm, 20 mm, 30 mm, 40 mm, likewise. Let us observe. Now this is plane and this will be point. So before placing that, don't forget to clean. You have to clean. Make sure that no dirt or no moisture should be occupied in that particular surface. Otherwise, you may be getting the wrong reading. Okay, in order to improve the accuracy, cleaning has to be done. It should be totally free from dust and moisture. And the temperature also should be maintained at a basically room temperature. First of all, zero setting has to be made. That's the first procedure. Everywhere you have to follow the same thing. So that's the beginning. So once it is done, you have to maintain the gap between two combination, that is equal to 10 mm. Now zero setting is completed. You can observe the gap between plane and point, that is equal to absolutely 0. So once it is done, let us maintain the gap between plane and point, that is equal to 10 mm. So you have maintained the gap between two electrodes, that is equal to 10 millimeter. Here it should be 0. Supplementary scale, the reading should be 0. Then only it becomes 10.0 millimeter. 10.0 is nothing but 10 millimeter. Okay, that part is over. Now we maintain the gap between plane and point, that is equal to 10 millimeter. Now let us come out of the room. We can apply high voltage. You have to close and lock the door. Now kit is ready to apply high voltage. First and foremost thing, you have to turn on the mains. Main has to be turned on. Afterwards, you have to click on ST so that LV AC will be converted to HV AC with the help of transformer, high voltage transformer. That process is over. Afterwards, you can use the dimmer stat. Wherever the dimmer stat is there, by using the dimmer stat, you can apply high voltage AC and you have to observe when the breakdown has been happened. Clearly you have to observe. See, I am going to increase. Now you can observe the breakdown voltage is equal to 20 kV. Okay, you have to note down the breakdown voltage, that is equal to 20 kV. So that you have to tabulate. Now you have to go for other combination such as point to point combination. To do the same procedure, So what you can do, you have to maintain the distance between point to point configuration equal to 10 millimeter, 20 millimeter, 30 millimeter and 40 millimeter. Initially, you have to do the zero settings. So for each cases, you need to apply the high voltage AC. Okay. Now we can go for other combinations also. If I place point at high voltage side and plane at low voltage side, then it becomes point to plane configuration. So that is required, point to plane configuration. Now do the same procedure. So you have to maintain a zero setting first. Thereafter, different distance you have to test. First of all, 10 mm. Then apply high voltage AC. Then find out the breakdown voltage. Similarly, 20 mm. Then 30 mm and 40 mm. You have to do the same procedure. And reading has to be tabulated. That has to be done. So that is regarding this experiment. Once you have got the value of practical value of breakdown voltage, you can able to get the value of accurate value of breakdown voltage by multiplying K into practical value of breakdown voltage. K is known as one of the constant that is related to air density correction factor. So formula for air density correction factor is also available. So based on that, you can able to determine the accurate value of breakdown voltage. I have referred the following textbooks. Thank you very much for watching this video.